I'm here. I made this work this time. Can everybody hear me? Can anybody hear me? I'm just making sure. Oh, yeah. I think I see. Just as long as people can hear me. And hello. Hi there. Great. Excellent. I'm getting the hang of this. I was just getting ready to entice the kitty to come and hang out with us. Sometimes I'll put a little catnip right here for him in the afternoon. Oh, see? There he is. Hi. You're standing on it. It's under your foot. Oh no. He's standing on his little treat. It's right there, I promise. Look, it's underneath. Look, right there. Look. There it is. Here, why don't you turn around and not show your butt to everybody? Okay. All right. Well, hello. Whew. It's hot today. Huh. What's the weather where everybody is right now? Because it is unusually warm today. We're not used to this. Hi. What time is it where you are? Thunderstorms? We haven't had too many storms yet. But I know there have been tornadoes and stuff like around where you are. Is that pretty good? Yeah. I don't always put catnip there, but he likes to be up there. Like he sleeps half of each day up there. But he was up there right before I came in. And then he just decided to get down when it was time to start. I was like, well, we can't have that. We need to have him stick around. So I enticed him a little bit so we can watch him in his little catnip bath over here. Yeah, summer is about to kick in. Oh, is the new album? I'm so glad to hear that. I haven't checked it out yet. It just came out, right? It just came out like a few days ago, I think. Breezy 9 in the evening. That's right. That's what I thought. So we've got an international audience here, which is pretty great. Don't fall over. Whoa. Don't fall over. What are you doing? Yeah, summer. I used to dislike summer. I lived in hotter climates and I did not like summer very much at all. But right now it's where we are is summer is the best time of year. It's so weird to have summer actually be a contender for one of my favorite seasons, but it is now. I spend most of the summer outside. I did watch Major League. The full reaction is over on Patreon. And I am still working on getting the edited version out, and same for the Bad News Bears. Now we have a scratching post here. Okay. All right. He's got things to do. Hey, kitty. Anyway, I'll get in a little bit. I'll get into why there's a little bit of a delay. It's because I'm working on another project right now that actually is going to come out on Monday. Some of you already know what that might be, but I'll get into that. So yes, baseball stuff still coming. It's still coming. An updated version of Bull Durham. Interesting. Well, you know what? Yeah. Uh, I think the point of each of those 2, yeah, we should get into this actually. And if there are any other baseball fans, Kitty, I don't know what he's getting into. Hey, Kitty. I may request, hang on, I'm going to request to have him removed from the situation. He is not behaving. Please come and get Kitty. Aha! That's service. The door popped open just enough and the cat went pshoo. Okay, so baseball movies coming along, yes. And I wanted to discuss today Bull Durham because and Major League, but especially Bull Durham. Yeah, they only came out, yeah, a few years apart. So the point of those 2 movies, I think, are so different. Like one is supposed to be like Hot Shots, like a comedy spoof kind of thing, and the other one is supposed to be a little more serious, but at the same time, there are spoofy tones. Like some of the characters are kind of spoofy. Um, and maybe that's why I was confused. I didn't get what Bull Durham was trying to be. Was it trying to be a comedy, or was it trying to be a romance, or was it trying to be a baseball movie? And I eventually just had to accept that it's just all 3, just a certain kind of mix that I had not seen before. For some reason, I guess I was having trouble accepting that. But I think I finally did accept it. I do like the movie more and more as I accept that. I hope that makes sense. You don't really see much similarity except that they're both baseball. So the similarity that I saw, and this is just because I literally like back to back was comparing them like through the editing, the viewing, first time viewing and then editing process. I get to know a movie a lot more when I go back and edit something. Is that there were similar plot lines, not plot lines, like such similar, uh, not tricks, I don't know, moments in the movie that I actually started getting the 2 movies confused. Um, but maybe that's just because they're both baseball and those things actually happen in baseball. And so that's the one thing I'm happy to take away from the baseball movies is a glimpse into baseball. I'm not a sports fan a whole lot. I mean, I like sports. I've said this in my videos. I like sports. I appreciate sportsmanship. And I understand some of the rules of some of the games. And I can totally get into a game. And as long as it's a fun situation, I'm up for it. I've gone to some games before, I'm cool. But I'm more into the arts rather than sports. So yeah. I just I just don't wanna put anybody off if that was their favorite movie, Bull Durham, because I was just like, "What? What's the premise of the movie?" And I hate to say it, but something kind of bothered me about Susan Sarandon. I don't know what it was, but, like, maybe her arrogance didn't match her, uh, not appearance, but I don't know. We can get into it. Does anybody else have anything to say about those 2? I would love to discuss, and if there are people, um, that will join us later that are baseball fans, we can maybe bring it back up. But I loved Major League. I loved the subtle humor in it, and I loved the sports aspect, like the game, like who's gonna win, and I love that kind of stuff. Quirky people, absolutely, as we all are in real life. Yeah, you're right. It's not a comedy. No. But there were some funny moments in it. But, like, real life well, I don't know. What's his name? Nuke? Ebby? I think he was a little over the top, like, silly, just a tiny bit. He kinda calmed down by the end of the movie. It's almost like the movie didn't know what it was trying to be. So I guess that's the thing, is that I am watching that movie as someone who respects the game of baseball, but I'm not such a baseball fan that I'm able to just, like and I totally know what it means to watch a movie that you're very passionate about. You're so excited, and sometimes you can overlook things because you're just into whatever that part of it that you're excited about, that you're passionate about. So, I can see myself being a huge baseball fan and watching this movie and loving the details of the game because apparently it's pretty accurate, and overlooking some of the other stuff about it that was a little quirky, a little extra quirky. Um, and that's not a negative thing about anybody. As far as like missing stuff about a movie, if you're excited and you're focused on one aspect of something, that's what you're going to see more of. And so I wasn't as focused on that. And so I was able to sort of pick up on other stuff. And I hope that makes sense. That's kind of what I've come to the conclusion of for Bull Durham. But there were some really nice moments in it for sure. Yeah. Ooh, neat for baseball players to react to it. Yeah, with commentary. Yeah, that's the kind of thing that I would love to do with music movies. Like, I would really love to watch, Maestro that just came out. What's another one? There's a one I can't remember the name of it, but it's about a woman conductor. I think she's in Germany. What's her name? She played Elizabeth the First. Anyway, I would love to watch a few of those music movies, and, especially if there are musicians and conductors, like, that's my specialty is instrument like, I can tell if people are playing right away because that's my profession. Like, I'm trained to do that myself and to teach other people to do that, and so I can spot it just like that. So I also with the baseball, that's why I love to, watch movies that have crafts that I don't know as much about because I am an expert in one area in with music stuff, and so, um, it is really fun to sort of be grounded a little bit and be put back down to square one where you know nothing or very little and you have a lot to learn. I actually I enjoy that. I may have said that before. This is Spinal Tap. Yeah, I've seen I've seen that one. Um, I wouldn't mind doing a rewatching though, especially if there are there rumors of a sequel coming out? I think there's a sequel for it coming out, but I love that movie. Um, and as far as musicians, yeah, it's so funny. Um, you know, so many people know that Turn It Up to 11, and not everybody knows where that comes from, but I know that. Yeah, see, they all do play the instruments. Oh, I love it. I've only seen it once, and it was a long time ago, but obviously it made a big impression on me. So, if there is am I making that up? Am I dreaming that? Is there a sequel? I think there's a sequel coming out, like, with the original actors. I would love that. That would be awesome. And so I would do a rewatching of the original. A couple of albums. Did they really? I mean, I kinda knew that is it out coming so I wasn't dreaming. There is a sequel. That's gonna be awesome. Okay, I am totally gonna do that then. Totally gonna do that because I love that movie. Yes. Okay, so they played their own music. And I knew that I just thought it was just like one soundtrack, but I didn't know that they did more albums. Did they take it on tour? Why do I not know this? I think maybe it's because I watched this movie, like, kind of right on the dawn of the internet information age, and so I didn't think to go out and look things up, I think. I mean, I'm trying to think of some of the what are some of the songs, like, Big Bottom no, but no, or is that the Queen song? Big Bottom Girls? I can't remember, something about big bottoms. Oh, yeah, well, Brassed Off? No. What is that? Is it about a band? Oh, I don't know those. What are those? Oh, wait, are those the albums? Sex Farm? I love this movie, I love the movie. The, "But it goes to 11." "Yeah, yeah, mate, but these are better because they go to 11." Or how about, The Miniature? Miniature Stonehenge. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna sit here and laugh about funny movies by myself, just me here in a room laughing about funny movies all day. Um, I love those. I love funny movies, and I love to laugh. So, um, what are other funny movies that people like? We should just take a deep dive into funny movies with like funny quotes and stuff. How about are there any Napoleon Dynamite fans out there? I can laugh about that movie all day long. All the quotes. But I'm actually glad that that movie would not be a first time watching on the channel because believe it or not, I didn't like Napoleon Dynamite when I first saw it. I didn't like it. I didn't quite get the humor yet. Um, and so I had to sort of rewatch a little bit. Once I saw it again, then I was good. Character ranking? What does that mean? I'll have to see the deleted scenes. That sounds really good. Hang on a second. Sorry. Sorry. I was working on a computer thing here. Oh, they make fun of the movie? Okay, I see. Awesome. Oh, I love that. I love that. Sort of like breaking the fourth wall with their own movie. Oh. A deleted scene? Or is that in the movie? I don't remember it being in the movie. That's amazing. First. It might be the first. Yeah. Okay, so what year did Spinal Tap This is Spinal Tap come out? I don't know. Okay. That's in the film. Okay. I think I remember Mimes, but I didn't know that was them. Wow. Okay. So if I do a rewatching, it's gonna be like half rewatching, half first time watching because I don't remember. I don't remember that. That's gonna be awesome. Oh, I'm so excited. Excellent. Um, and speaking of future watches, I'm still taking suggestions for sci-fi movies because that is the official theme for this month. And we have a great lineup already. I'll be announcing what the full lineup is here pretty soon over on Patreon and then a little bit later on YouTube. And but I have one more spot to fill. And so I'm trying to take suggestions from everybody and then we can vote on which one. No, I have not seen Event Horizon. So that could be one on there. What was another one? Possibly the Terminator. That might end up on the list. I mean, that's sci-fi. That's sci-fi. Or is Event Horizon sci-fi? Or is that horror? Is there a cross genre of horror sci-fi? I both, yeah. Is that an official category? I don't know. Mm. Okay. And so here is a little hint about District 9, okay? And I always say this, I say it probably way too much, but I go back and like watch the live streams again and write everything down. So feel free to put stuff in there because I'll catch it later. But anyway, anyone catch this little hint? Um, so we've got some Star Trek coming up on the channel. And those of you who are on Patreon already know about some of this. But I'll go ahead and talk about it right now for whoever's here. That we have a collaboration with another reactor that I was able to do coming up on the channel. So that's actually the little project that I've been working on. That's going to be released on Monday. And the person that I reacted with is Oliver from Roly Poly Ollie Reactions. And I actually was a fan of his. You'll hear some of this in the reaction, but I was a fan of his reaction channel before I started my channel. And he started to get into Star Trek, and I am an official Trekspert. So I consulted my references and helped him pick which were the best, like the order of watching. And if you can't watch a whole series, like which episodes are the best ones to watch, starting with the original series and all the way through. So Ollie and I have sort of been on this little journey through Trekdom. And so we decided to watch First Contact, Star Trek First Contact, the Star Trek 8, movie 8 together. And I'm super excited because it was so much fun. And the video has really turned out really well. So that will be on Patreon on Monday. And then later in the month, it'll come out for everybody on YouTube. The first 2 new Star Treks are really good. Yeah. The J.J. Abrams ones. Yeah. I agree. But there is some discontent with that within the Trek universe, the Trekverse, because it messes with original timelines and things like that. And so some people are sort of not happy with JJ about that. But I like the characters. I like the movies. it was the first Star Trek movie in so long, and it was just really fun, and I'm very forgiving for that. So I love all things Trek. Even if I don't completely agree with where some of the plot stuff goes, I still can have a really good time. I heard that maybe there's a fourth one coming out, and maybe they can actually fix some of what they've done with the timeline. We'll just see. Horror sci-fi. Silent Running. Okay. Years before Star Wars. Very cool. We're gonna have more Star Wars in May. I am getting ready to watch episode 3. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Um, Now again, that one I have seen. So it's not a first time watch, but I don't think I've seen it since I saw it in the theater when it originally came out. So I know how the story ends up, but I don't quite remember how. I don't remember like the relationships, and I wasn't as connected to it then as I am now by far. So I can't wait. I can't wait. I feel like I'm an official Star Wars fan, like really official, like Star Trek level official. And I'm getting ready to watch this movie, number 3. So watch for that to come out in the month of May, the third one. And then we're on to episode no. What are the in between movies that I have to do? 7, 7 and 9. Oh yeah. 7 and 9. Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah, that trailer for 2009. I know. Under construction in Iowa, right? In the fields. I know. Yeah. I know, chills, right? Oh my gosh. Because we hadn't seen anything for so long, right? I know. Like, at that point, I just didn't care, and I liked the soundtrack to it. Once I got used to what actors played different the different characters, then I was cool. Rogue One, that's the one I'm thinking of, and Solo. And so both of those need to be watched before I go on to the new ones to number 7. Um, 'Cause I believe I mean, wasn't Solo, like, pretty recent? I'm trying to watch it in release order, so but I've been hearing people say, to watch that, and I'm trying to look at all the names, so hello. I recognize some names. Rogue One is okay, episode 4. Okay. So it fills in some gaps. Okay. Yeah. So I'm definitely gonna I'll definitely do Rogue One next, and then I mean after episode 3, and then we'll just take it from there. 1977. Right. Mhm. Yeah, I got it. Excellent. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Exciting things coming up. And I guess I'm in the mood for sci-fi. So, because I just am extra excited about all this sci-fi stuff this month. Um, how many Trekkies do we have out there right now? Chris, I know you are, because I wish I could go through the whole journey. Yeah. um, but I have a lot of new stuff that I haven't watched. Uh, I have not watched the new Discovery, like the newest season, and I don't think I finished Strange New Worlds. So I have some catching up to do, and like these shows, when I do watch them, I'll watch each episode like 3 or 4 times sometimes, and I cry like all the way through them, and so it's not just going to be like a first time watching it. It'll be more commentary stuff too. Rogue One is really good. Just plain good. Interesting. Oh, we got 007. No, that's your name, 007. Oh, so you're a Trekkie as well then. I thought you were suggesting some James Bond. I know that James Bond will eventually come up on the channel for sure, but I know that that's also another big bite. So we might need to get through Star Wars a little bit more, I bet. How do you know if you're a Trekkie? Well, I think you have to have seen most of the movies, if not all, and I would say at least 2 TV series all the way through to be considered a Trekkie, I think. And you also have to have a little, like, knowledge from original Trek, um, and then, like, mid-range Trek, like, late TNG through Voyager, maybe even an Enterprise, somewhere in there, and then, um, be aware of the JJ movies, the JJ verse, and then and how they're different and how they fit in. And then also be trying the brand new Trek that's coming out, all the TV shows. I don't know if you were being rhetorical in your question, but I'm a Trek expert. I'm actually on a podcast about Star Trek where I talk about all things Trek. So I'll talk about Star Trek all day long, whether any of you want to or not. Okay. And so the other reason why we're having this live stream, it's not just to talk about fun stuff coming up, like the collaboration with Ollie, and the sci-fi stuff for this month, but it's the 1-year anniversary for the channel. And also unboxing. So that's probably what's coming up next. I just want to make sure that I don't know if people are going to be here to see it. I have 4 things to unbox. Last time I had 1. So this time I have 4. So things are moving along. Okay. So I wonder if I should just go ahead and dive into that. A serious question. And it turns out that you are a Trekkie? You think so? I think you have to. If you watch enough of something like that, I think you have to be. I think you're officially a fan. But are you a Trek expert? Like, Chris, I think maybe you're a Trek expert. Matt, I don't know. Okay. We've been going for like a little over half hour now, so maybe I should dig into the unboxing. This is exciting. People send stuff. Okay. And whoever is here, if you send something and you don't want to say it's from you, that's cool. Just send me a message later. You know, if you want to remain anonymous, or if you're just feeling a bit shy, it's totally cool. Or if I hate it, no, I'm just kidding. I won't hate it. I won't hate it, I promise. Okay. I hope this isn't too loud, everybody. Shoot, I should have opened this earlier. Is that too loud? Oh my gosh. I don't think I have scissors in here. It's supposed to rip. Okay, I got it. No, I don't got it. Okay. Technical problems. Okay. All right. This one is giving me problems. I'm going to message for a pair of scissors. Okay. Oh, look at that. Hey, that's service. That is some quick service. Okay. You're not up to date on Picard. What season have you gone through? Because they're very different. Season 1 is very different from season 2 and 3. Season 3 was awesome. That is all I have to say. Okay. Sorry if this noise is coming through. Alrighty, here we go. And sorry, something itchy. I'm just looking for, I'm trying to keep the packages like here so that no information is given away or anything. Okay. I want to keep things private for me. Okay. Wow. Okay, this is so cool. Look at this. It's metal. I already have like the Maverick. No. There. I can't do this. There. I would be a very bad weather forecaster person. Okay, that. That's also a little metal sign that scared me to death the other day because it fell in the middle of one of my recordings. Scared the crap out of me. Okay. For baldness. Well, it's a personal choice, maybe. I don't know if you've seen the behind the scenes pictures of Picard where he had a wig on, like just like screen testing. No good. So almost finished season 1. Okay. Season 1 is just so different from season 2 and 3, and you need to get to those immediately. So, okay, so now we can see this better. I have this is awesome. Whoever sent this. If you don't want to say that right now, then that's okay. But you can send me a message and tell me later, because then I can say thank you. Where will this go? Oh, this can go all sorts of cool places. I don't know if I put it here, I might end up, with like an egg behind my head too much. Well, we'll just lean it here. How about that? Not bad. Okay. Next. Okay, that's 1. 3 to go. All right. This one's been here for a while. It arrived sort of like right after my last live stream, and so I didn't want to open it. And there's a note. What is this? It is, it's from the Labyrinth. That is so cool. Oh my gosh. Look at this. Can you all see it? It's Jareth from the Labyrinth, aka David Bowie, whom both completely love. So this is amazing. Oh, but it's tiny. Can you even tell what that is? I don't know. So maybe I'll have to wear it occasionally. And I'll come up with something. This is amazing. Whoever sent this. This is amazing. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh. I do. I love this. Like, I'm gonna wear this like daily. Like, not daily. I'm gonna wear it every day from now on. I'm gonna wear this for real and like put it on my bag sometimes and stuff. Like this that look at that. That is amazing. Oh, I love it. Okay. Here's that. Stay. Okay. Um all right. Number 3. Sorry. Again, I don't know how that noise is coming through. I'm not sure what again, I can't always tell who this is. Oh, there are a couple things in here. Okay. Not that. Okay. Whoa. Star Wars stuff. Hello. You made it. Sorry, I'm so busy with all the unboxing that I'm not watching the chat. Forget all you. I'm stopping up all the presents. Hi, Ben. Oh, okay, Jeffrey. Oh, thank you so much. Excellent. Yeah, so look at this. And this is not even the only thing in the package, but then there's more in here, I think. It's a set. Okay, so here's the first one. And what size is it? It's like 8 by 10, maybe? Oh, look at this one. Amazing. Amazing. Because I love R2D2. Oh, and I think this one's from the newer ones. That little rolly guy, right? And I was going to say last but not least, but no, it's second to last. There are a lot of these. And it's like cardstock. And then here's the last one. Oh my gosh. So I get to, like, I'm going to have to move stuff around here. I get to sort of decide where all these go. Like, I can change them out, like, depending on what Star Wars movie I'm watching. Oh my gosh, this is great. Whoever this is, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm going to put them here. Okay. Here, I'll move this over so everybody's on display. That is fabulous. Thank you. Okay, but there's something else in here. Oh. Okay. Well. That's amazing. And maybe then this should be hint, my hint to go ahead and watch the third of the Dark Knight trilogy, because I still have that left to do as well. That's more superhero, though, than sci-fi. Here we go. You got to drive home. You can come back and watch. It'll be on there. It'll be on if you go to the channel. Anyone who has to leave, you can come back and watch. It just won't be live. I'm sorry. Okay. Wow. Okay. And this is like a box, like it, so you can hang it or set it, and it's lightweight, so it goes on my little shelves. Okay. So, okay. Ooh. So this would be like okay, so I know it's DC, but then it would be like Marvel. I don't would that be considered sci-fi? Or is that should be its own genre, right? Like superhero, right? I think it should be superhero stuff. So maybe I'll have to have a superhero theme for a month coming up. Um, but I do really need to watch the third one. So that one I even if there isn't a theme coming up, I'm gonna have to do it. I'm gonna have to do it. Because I loved the first two. I love superhero movies. I used to read DC and Marvel comics when I was a kid, when I was a teenager. And this is amazing. I love it. Okay. There we go. Oh, that's gonna look so good. Okay. Here's the last one. This one I can just open up. Okay. Oh, it's fabric. Some kind of shirt, I think, or something. There's no note. Okay, so whoever it's from, like I said, whoever it's from, just feel free to send me something later. And if not, that's cool. I get it. I understand. This is great. Well, I'm wearing this next month for a watch. Look at that. That is awesome. Look at that. Oh my gosh. And it's a medium, so that'll be nice and comfy. I mean, I can wear pretty much any. And then it can shrink if it shrinks. Like I don't have to worry about it shrinking. This is great. I like the color too. It's sort of it's not solid. It's sort of like heathery. Oh, look at that. Oh my gosh. And this is not just going to be worn for reactions. Like this is going into my regular wear of t-shirts. This is awesome. So whoever sent this, thank you. I love it. Okay. Well, there we have it. That was really fun. The Amity Island swim team. Are those the boys that were doing the karate chops? I don't know. They were the Boy Scout team that went swimming. That made me very nervous, by the way. I didn't like that they were out there, those poor guys. Okay. That was so much fun, everybody. Thank you. Oh my goodness. And so now I get to decorate. I get to move things around, and the shelves sort of stay, the actual shelves, but I can definitely move things around. And I have things up here that I haven't reacted to on the channel. Like Back to the Future, and I'm getting better at this, and Star Trek. I mean, obviously that's Star Trek 4, Voyage Home, which is one of my favorite Star Trek movies. I've seen it. I've seen, but it's a favorite of mine, and obviously there's Star Trek on the channel here. It's coming up. So it's there for a reason. Back to the Future, I just love it that much. So that is why it's there, because that is my jam. It's been a favorite for pretty much my whole life. But other things like the Rocky Maverick, all these things. I've got a couple of Matrix movies that I need to watch. I've seen the first one, but I need to watch a few more. And I'm just going to promote this right here. If people can see this movie right here, careful. Space Camp. I bring that up all the time. I love this movie. It deserves way more love and attention than it ever got. It came out in the year that the Challenger accident happened, and so it kind of got pushed aside. And it's a great movie, I think. It has an original John Williams score that was written like in his prime, in his heyday, and because it's I think in 1986, I think is when it is. Everybody go watch it. It's my favorite. I love it. Um, yeah, and just like I've got Pusheen up there too. I don't know if you can see Pusheen. Ah, why can't I not do this? There's Pusheen. And then this is the whole Star Trek timeline. And anybody can go and look this sort of thing up, just like where all the movies and the shows fit in. I love all that. Okay. So this is lots of fun for celebrating the 1-year anniversary for the channel. I can't believe it's been a year. I can't believe it. And this has just been so much fun. I really love it. I love it. So I do wish I was a little quicker at getting some of the edits out. Yeah, thanks. It's really growing a lot. And I'm just patient. I'm not doing this to become like one of the top sub people. Like I'm not going for like 200,000 subscribers. But if that were to happen, then fine. I'm doing this because I love the genre of just movie watching in general, and it's getting me to watch these movies, and it's obviously just the right thing. This is what I needed in my life. It's what I needed. But again, I just wish I could sort of get things out faster. It takes me a long time to do all of the editing. I'm constantly trying to work on fixes to make that time shorter and shorter, and I have been successful. I've knocked it down in half. But for a while, it was taking me like 20 hours to do one movie. That's a lot of time for editing. But then you also get good quality editing. That's one thing, is I'm not just going to slop stuff up there. So everybody just sit tight. Plus, I've got a family. I'm a mom, and I have, a job, and family, and I'm not making excuses. I'm just saying I wish I could be quicker and get more videos out. So I'm working on it. And those of you that are with me over on Patreon, I'm still working on all the TV shows over there. Like, I'm just trying to get the full reactions up over there. And so, summertime I can do a lot. So during the school year and the music season, because I'm instructor and musician, it's just jam-packed. So I hope to catch up and really get, especially the TV shows, out there. Oh, so many exciting things. I'm just getting really excited. I keep thinking about this, like all of the great movies that are lined up this month, just this month alone. I'm super excited. And I'm just really thankful to everybody. There are just 10 people here. Hi, 10 people. And I love that. I like having the small party still, and it's consistent. You know what I mean? It's it's been like this whole last year. And Remember the Titans? Ooh, Southpaw. Okay. Thanks everybody. Yeah, like I said, I go through and go back and just watch the chat, and I write down all the suggestions. So if you don't see me write it down right now, I'll get it later. But yeah, we just hit 2,600 subscribers, and I think we have like 20 people on Patreon, and there are just 10 people here right now. And after 1 year, I love it. I love this. This is really fun. It's all totally weird. I mean, I'm in a room here by myself talking to myself, kind of, but I do teach, so I sort of do that all the time. I'm a mom, just talk to myself all the time. When you're trying to talk to your kids and they don't listen, whatever. No, my kids listen pretty well. This is just so much fun, and I love the culture. I love the pop culture of everything. I love pop culture. I think trivia, things like that. It's really fun. Are there any suggestions that anybody has, like, for the channel? Like, I do watch other reactors. I'm really open about that. I started watching a few people. I've said this before. I started watching a few people react to stuff like during the pandemic, and that was a great pick me up. Like all of us were like, "What's going on with the pandemic?" So that was something that I loved. And yes, the sisters. um, um, I didn't think that I would do my own reaction channel until my family said, "You make funny faces and you make funny comments, like silly comments all the time." So I was like, "Okay, let's give it a try." And here we are a year later. So everyone who's here, thank you so much. I'm not necessarily winding down right now. I'm just saying thank you. If that sounds like the end, I apologize, but it could be if people are like, "Bye," but we'll see. In celebration of the 1 year anniversary, I had some ideas on what to do. And I am stealing this idea from a few other reactors, but I was thinking of doing like a top 10. And actually, this came up in the last live stream. Someone asked, like, what's my favorite reaction? What's the favorite movie that I've done as a reaction on the channel? And I was so overwhelmed by that question that I couldn't answer it because there are so many that I love. And I've got like 50, 40 or 50 that I've reacted to now. That's a lot, you know? So I was thinking of doing a top 10, and I would release that like as a different video on Patreon, but then I might also like later on put some of it on Instagram maybe or some on YouTube. Um, what else was my little intros. I do my little those little I don't know, they're not like outtakes because they're actually in the video, but I just go through and find like funny things that happen and put them at the beginning of each of my videos. And I don't do I think a few other reactors do that. Um, but like that little detail. I like doing those. It's fun. And and so I have some that I don't use. And so I could actually do like outtakes, the ones that I didn't use. I might put a little compilation together of ones, or maybe some of the funniest ones. Like if there are some of you, I don't know if any of you can remember what those little things are, and if there's one in particular that you thought was funny, that you want to vote for, just let me know. We'll have to see. But that's one little thing, a little compilation of the funny intros I was thinking of maybe doing. And I don't know, there are lots of things that we can do for celebrating the 1 year for the channel. If anyone has any other ideas, just let me know. It doesn't really feel like work. I do have to say that. Every once in a while, like if I'm really tired and I'm like, "Oh, but I have to watch a movie, but I'm kinda tired," but I'm like, "I get to watch a movie. I get to do this." And the editing, now that I've got it down a little bit, I there. Uh, there was uh, an ads thing was about to pop up, and I skipped it. I skipped it because you all are more important to me than making money. Anyway, so now that I've got the editing work down, to less hours than it was before, I am enjoying that part a lot more, and my computer is behaving better. So I was like ready to like toss my computer out the window for a while, but um, so in that respect, it doesn't feel like work, and I get to talk to wonderful people, and you all are my friends, and it's wonderful. So yeah, if this is work, it's a great job. A favorite of each genre, maybe that I'll have to see. I'll have to count, and I'll have to maybe that could be something for year two for the second anniversary because I think I definitely would by then. I don't know. I'll have to check. I'll have to check and see. What software? I use Premiere Pro. And one thing that I do that's a little bit different than other reactors is I watch everything on a big screen. Not big, 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 but just like a normal big, flat screen TV. I'm pointing up there because it's obviously up there. Um, instead of like a little screen. And my headphones that I wear are ancient and they're really creaky. Like every time I take them on and off or touch them or anything, I have to like edit. Actually have to edit the sounds out because they're like, anyway, but I love them. They're super comfortable because I have really sensitive ears. And so they've got fabulous sound. So I get the true movie experience when I'm watching everything. So where was I going with that? Oh yeah, the editing software. So because I watch that on the big screen, it takes me a few extra steps to get it like from my camera on the SD card. I have to like take it into the next room to my desktop PC. I have like an actual personal computer rather than a laptop. Where I do all my editing. So and it's just kind of a beast. So I keep having to add like hard drives and giving it like new graphics cards and things like that because it doesn't want to handle all of that. It wasn't like a gaming PC. It was more just like a household PC, and so it's hanging in there. Yeah, so Premiere Pro, and I know a lot of others that use that. So again, any other questions or suggestions, feel free to put them here, like for the channel itself. If you follow other reactors and see stuff that they're doing that, not to steal their ideas, but just stuff that makes things more convenient for all of us. I'm totally okay. Okay. Just be okay. With making adjustments. Or if someone has another suggestion, like for a possible collaboration. So again, if there are any new people here, we've got the first collaboration on the channel coming out on Monday. All my patrons over on Patreon know about this already, and it's with Ollie or Oliver from Roly Poly Ollie Reactions, and we're watching a Star Trek movie. And it's coming out on Monday. That's tomorrow. It's coming out tomorrow. And I'm super excited about it. We had so much fun. And it was just a dream. The whole thing. It was great. I loved it. So here's to Star Trek. Yay. This is a really cool mug, by the way. I just have to say. It has all the different ships. The Defiant and the original Enterprise and the D, which is my favorite. And Voyager is on there too. Like there are lots of neat things. So yeah, I like the D. Because TNG just kind of is in a warm place in my heart. Oh, good, the DS9. Oh, good. I'm so glad that he's doing that. And so I that was like my thing before I started my channel is that every reactor that I would watch, I was like, you need to do Star Trek, do Star Trek. Like nobody was doing Star Trek. Nobody was doing Star Trek. He was the only one who listened. This is probably a year and a half ago. He was the only one who listened. And now all of a sudden everybody else is doing Star Trek. Like some of the most popular reactors out there are doing Star Trek. And I'm very happy for them. And of course they love it. And I see them like they keep getting more gear and I see them in their little Star Trek uniforms and their badges. And I'm just like, yes, just it's wonderful. And so yeah, those who are actually digging in and watching a whole series, yay. So I'm gonna have to catch up with some of the new stuff. I'm gonna just go ahead and put some of those seasons on there. I know I need to. Like the newest and it's the last Discovery, which I love Discovery, so I'm gonna do that. Oh yeah, so I was just saying, if anyone has suggestions for the channel, put it here, or if you don't want to be like seeming too critical in front of everybody, you can send me an email or private message, like direct message. Sorry, everybody. Sorry, I have a tickle. I don't want that to be too loud. Any other questions or more suggestions for the sci-fi month coming up? Or just, sorry. Look at that. I'm on screen. I can just do this. Hey. Sorry, I've been talking a lot. My lips dry out. What was I saying? Oh yeah, just suggestions, future themes, movies that are important to you, possible TV shows. Go ahead and suggest away. If you want to do more, you can find me over on Patreon. Hi. Glad you could join us. Where is everybody, by the way? And you don't need to like get into too much detail if you want to remain private, but I'm just wondering. So I know we've got Texas and we have, I think, England and Oz over the rainbow. The War of the Worlds. Central PA. Hi, Georgia. Excellent. What is that? I can't even tell. This is excellent. I love this. I love how, isn't it amazing? The other side of the sun. You must be hot, like it is in this room right now. Oz. Oh, got it. Well, you are on the other side of the earth. Australia. That's great. Okay, I'll check it out. Ooh, Oregon. Yep, UK. Wow. I love this. I love this so much. The Broken Trail. I might have trouble just finding it. Is it available for like renting? That's the main question, I think. A Western. Yeah, I haven't done Westerns. Maybe I should. Wow. The other side of the sun. That's funny. What sort of recommendations? Well, I was saying that this month is sci-fi and we have one more to fill in. Ooh, V, the original. Was that in the 80s? Because I think I saw, not the whole thing. I was too young, but I saw just a couple of bits and pieces of a couple of episodes, and it was too scary for me. I was too young, so I didn't continue. And I think there have been different versions of that. I do have to say that some alien movies kind of creep me out. Speaking of alien, I don't want this to be covered up too much. I'm going to move this over because it's so cool. Look at this. For those of you just joining in, this was some of the unboxing that happened today. I'm so excited. Like all these, because I'm going to be doing episode 3. So I can pick and choose which of these. I guess this is a new guy, so this one won't happen for a little while, I think. But see, I love this one. I love R2 so much. Oh my goodness. How am I going to choose? Oh. Well, that sounds like City Slickers. Is it City Slickers? R2. Hi. And where are you Zoe, where are you if you wanna say, you don't have to, you can remain private if you want to, but we're just like I'm just asking, like, where in the world are is everyone here? Person of interest. Oh, the mini another channel, okay. Dallas, okay, we got a couple of people in Texas. Hoping the weather is safe there. Like, seriously, lots of tornadoes and stuff there right now, I know that. And I've lived in the Midwest in Tornado Alley, so it's really scary. I don't like it. Um, look at these, right? Oh my gosh. They're so cool. And they're sort of like blotchy, you can see. Uh, kind of artistic. I love it. I love it. And they can be framed or not. Okay. So I'm just trying to have a little display. Anybody else do this like with holiday gifts or birthday gifts? Any other nerds when you have to like put them on display? I'll even do it with fireworks. Connecticut. Okay. Okay, Firefly. I watched the first episode of Firefly and it was years ago. So I just remember who the main character is, and then that's it. And because I'm a Trekkie and sci-fi person, it's come up a whole bunch, but no, I haven't seen it. So I might just have to go back and watch that one. And what's home of RoboCop? Oh, Dallas, Texas. And that's another one. I have to watch RoboCop. Jabberwocky. Oh, okay, okay. Monty Python kind of stuff. Great. Yeah, I love sci-fi. I know Firefly is a big one. Believe me, I know. I wasn't watching a whole lot of TV when it came out, I think. What year was it made? Harold and Maude, yeah. I haven't watched RoboCop. Baseball movies. Okay. Um, there are 2 more that are still coming out. And that well, let's see. The Bad News Bears full reaction is going to go on Patreon very, very soon, like in the next few days. And then the edited version of both Major League and Bad News Bears will be on YouTube at the end of the week. So they're coming. They're coming. I just sort of got behind a little bit. And then we have the collab coming out on Monday. So that's tomorrow. I keep thinking Monday. It's tomorrow. Um, so yeah, that's baseball. Even though that was like the previous theme, there everything is still coming out. And I can't wait. Bad News Bears, Major League, what was the other? Bull Durham, and why am I blanking? Anyway, I'm excited. Pitch Black. No. What is that? Animated or musicals? I haven't gotten into that a whole bunch on the channel yet. I think, and I'm willing to do that, but I think that when you do that, it opens up the channel to like a whole new audience, and then people end up sort of taking a really deep dive into all of like the animated, like the cartoons and stuff. And there are a lot that I haven't seen. Like animated stuff, I watched stuff up through around Toy Story, so I've seen Monsters Inc. and Toy Story, like just that genre. But all of the new ones, let's see, did I like I don't know. My kids watch them and I've seen a couple, but it's the sort of thing where they end up watching it on their own. And I haven't seen a lot of these things. I think I've seen what's the one with the jazz musician? And then I've seen is it Coco? And I don't think I've seen like others. So that's the state for animated, if that's what you mean by animated. Musicals, I guess I need to catch up on those too, because I've seen classic ones like I know Grease and things like that, but like uh someone said Pitch Black, whatever that is, Pitch Perfect. I haven't really seen those. Hamilton I haven't seen. What are other musicals? I don't know. Into the Oh, okay. Oh, noises off. I think I have some family members who like that a lot, the noises off thing. So I've heard of it, but I don't think I've seen it. Christopher Reeve, right. John Ritter, really? Wow. Carol Burnett. Yeah, so haven't seen any Bond films. So I know that's coming. I mentioned that earlier at the beginning of the live stream that um I definitely know Bond is coming. I should probably get a little further in through Star Wars, and I'm starting to do that more rapid fire. So, um, and then I can try to take on a whole other series, but I know that's a big one, and I want to do it right. So, I know, yeah, definitely, it's definitely there. The Family Guy Star Wars. Oh, I know. I haven't seen that episode, but I know. I remember seeing like seeing the wife with the space buns. Pitch Black. I'm gonna have to check that out. Cult sci-fi, like Donnie Darko or something. The Chron. Oh, okay. That's what Pitch Black is. Riddick. I know. I haven't seen either of those. No, Watership Down. I know. I know what that is. Heavy metal. Okay. Animated musical. American Pop Wizards. All right. Dark Star. Yeah, I've heard about that. And when I got into some of the John Carpenter stuff, like in October, this kind of stuff came up. Yeah, so I've seen the Rocky Horror Picture Show, but not the Sergeant Pepper's Hearts Club Band. Oh, so all of the original music is in the Family Guy thing? That is so cool. Paint your wagon. I love The Simpsons, so I don't know if maybe I've seen that episode, but uh-oh, the sound is going weird. Just let me know. Help. No, I haven't seen that one. I did visit the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame this last year, and I saw the Beatles display that was there. It was really neat. And there's a documentary, or is that Help? Is that the one? I don't know. There was a documentary there that just came out or something, and they were showing parts of it. It was really neat. There was something else I was going to say. Oh, the music. Someone brought up Star Wars music. So I am seeing comments about this the difference between the Skywalker theme and the Force theme. I'm gonna have to bring this up in some future Star Wars reactions too. Um, it's the twin suns moment. It's that da 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 dum, that one. Da, 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 dum. That theme. Yesterday? Oh, okay. So, if anyone knows anything about John Williams music, go ahead and chime in, or you can, um, send me a message later or something. We can have a chat about it because I swear that I've seen music with the titles on there, with it called the Skywalker theme. And so I'm wondering if something has changed, maybe because of new characters or new movies or the TV or something. An animated beat. Oh, okay. Oh, is it better? Does it sound better? I'm sorry. I don't know. Everything should be connected. Superman 2. Yeah, I think you're right. Oh, okay. Okay, good. Because I have it connected. I'm using my good mic so you all can hear me better. Okay, good. Um, what were we talking about? Oh, Star Wars stuff, music, which I could go on and on about. There was something else though. Can I go back? Yeah, it might have been. See, that's what I'm thinking. It was just called out for episode 4 because they didn't know anything at the time, right? And I know that's what I'm thinking, that it has changed to the Force theme because I know that I've seen that on, like, when I've played it in orchestras, I've seen it called the Skywalker theme, and that it was the Skywalker theme. I know I'm not imagining that, and everyone's like, "No, it's the Force theme," and I'm like, "Oh, okay." Oh, yesterday. Oh, no, no, I have seen that, and yeah, that was a good one. And he's a musician. Yeah, he's the guitarist and pianist. I know, I know. Can you imagine if that actually happened and then it was up to you to remember all of your favorite songs from your favorite band? I would be so nervous. I'd be like, "Oh my god, I can't remember all the words." Jeff Wayne's. Okay, I'll have to look that up. I don't know what War of the Worlds stage show. Yeah, Planet of the Apes, I'm gonna have to do. That's a whole series I'll get into because there's a new one coming out for that, isn't there? Oh, I know I'm super excited about this is I'm gonna watch the second Dune because I loved the first one so much, and the second one was out, and I resisted going to the theater so I could do it as a reaction for the channel. I'm so excited because it's about to be released, or maybe it just was released for rental or purchase or whatever. Kill Bill, yeah, Kill Bill 1 and 2. I'll, like I said, I go through and read these afterwards and write them all down. That's not sci-fi though. What I mean, I know that's not sci-fi. Planet of the Apes would be sci-fi. And I would start with the original one. I think the 1968 is the original. Kill Bill is what? What is that genre? Action? I don't know. Um, I'll have to figure that out. Oh, I know. I have. Hang on a second. Let's see what else we can make appear. We've gotten rid of the cat, and I asked for scissors. How about this? Like, hey, whatever I wish for just appears. We'll see. Okay, I put my request in. Let's see if it will magically appear. We'll see. Okay. I have not seen Flash Gordon, but I'm not going to give any spoilers away. So just hang on to that. Ah, look what's here. Hi. It's the pups. Action martial arts. Okay. That's what Kill Bill 1 and 2. Hi. What's he? He's extremely fuzzy right now. He needs a trim. What else can I wish for? How about $1 million? Can I have $1 million? Hey, look, there it is. On episode order? Why would that be? Maybe kind of like oh, sorry. TOS, the original series for Star Trek, like they had the pilot and then they had a new pilot. And so then they had the old pilot like as the second one. I don't know. Can you see him? Hi. Say hi. He's very cute. Hi. And he needs a trim, really. Hi. I saw Can you see his eyes? Here, wait. Look. There. Look at that face. Oh, a good boy. Oof. Thanks. You hang out with me? Okay, but don't bark, because that's loud. Let's see. Yeah, I'll check out the Firefly thing. That's interesting. My goodness. So this has been so much fun. To the liking of the studio. Oh. Okay. Weird. No, I've definitely seen that one, Prince of Thieves. Once upon a time, it was one of my favorite movies when I was younger. And Everything I Do for You was my favorite song. I requested it on the radio. I learned it on the piano. It was my fave. So yeah, definitely have seen that one. It's a good one. Yep, I haven't seen any of the Mad Max stuff, so I know that that'll be on the channel at some point. Mhm. How many seasons of Firefly are there then? Is it just the one season? Yeah, I haven't seen any of the Mad Max stuff. The only thing I know that I remember about Mad Max is the Tina Turner song. International TV? Yeah, sure. It just had one season, 14. That's it? Okay, so now I think I remember people talking about having a movie for Firefly. Like they want to bring it back or have an actual movie. So there is a movie? Or is it a TV movie? Awakenings? I've seen that one. Oh, I'm sorry. And I cried. Okay, I'm going to do it again. Here comes some ads. I'm going to skip it for everybody. There you go. You're welcome. Cinema movie, an actual Firefly movie. Okay. Well, I'm going to look into that. That sounds great. Yeah, Awakenings did rip my heart out. It did. And so if there are some similar to that, I'm definitely interested. Okay, so Aussie and Brit TV, what would that be? I've seen some shows. Obviously, I love things like Downton Abbey, AbFab, absolutely fabulous. And there was another Australian show, and now people make fun of it. The R&R is the mermaid one. I don't know, and they have Australian accents. R&R, Clear. Actually, one of my kiddos says R&R all the time. It's her favorite thing to say. She loves it. I love it too. Hopefully that's not offensive. Yeah, I don't yeah. No ripping of hearts out, please. Ooh, that'd be a good one. The King Kong? Serenity, okay, okay, I've heard of that movie, but I haven't seen it. Okay, okay. Sorry, I'm saying okay to a lot of things here. Just be okay. Yeah, this is definitely fun, and thank you on the 1-year anniversary. Excellent. Thanks, Chris. So glad you could make it. Finally, yay! Okay. Yep. See you in the comments. We've been going for a while. This is like an hour and a half. I mean, this is a long time. I have seen some of Whose Line Is It Anyway with Drew Carey. I have, but I know I haven't seen all of them. So if there are some good episodes, that would be kind of fun because it's not. I guess that would make sense because it's not a series per se. So it's like you could just pick and choose a couple of funny episodes and watch and react to that. That's not a bad idea. And I think there's a new crew, right? Like a new season of it that doesn't have Drew Carey. It has a different host. Universal monster movies. I haven't seen any of the original ones. Alien. Ah, okay. Well, my interest is definitely peaked about Firefly. Okay, new host, same guys. Uh-oh, he's gonna bark. Hang on a second. Okay, sorry. I had to put in a request to come and get the dog before he gets super loud. Fire in the Sky. I haven't seen that, but if I decide to see that one, it's gonna freak me out quite a bit. Aliens in general kind of scare me a little bit. So I can watch lots of alien movies and lots of ghost movies, but then there is a certain point where they kind of cross over when it's like true story kind of stuff where it starts to get to me a little bit. I end up like sleeping with the lights on at night for a while. So uh I will consider it Fire in the Sky. But that definitely will sort of I know it's gonna freak me out. So who's the new host, by the way, for Whose Line Is It Anyway? And why is it not Drew Carey? Oh, okay. Oh. Is one of the guys British and then isn't one of them? Maybe um maybe he was like a carryover. Paul. Okay. I haven't seen that one. That'd be fun. I caught that one. I'm not gonna say it. Aisha Tyler. Okay. I think I know who that is. Who's in starring Simon Pegg? Who else is in that movie? Paul? That's a funny name for a movie about aliens. Paul. Oh, it definitely is going to happen soon. It's been on and off of the schedule, just like because of different certain requests or like winners of polls or that I just got too busy and ran out of time. Um, but I have this that came today in the unboxing for those of you that saw it. I'm going to take that as a hint that I need to force it to stay on the schedule and be there and happen. So, that third one, and this is the hard part, about having the channel like this is that I get really into these movies and sometimes I have to set them down because other things come up um, and that one I'm very excited about getting back to. So I know it's going to happen soon. I know it. I'm going to make it happen soon. We've got sci-fi this coming month for May, and I bet I can work it in June. So if we can hang on at least that long. Unless see, I just don't know. I don't know if I can put it on the poll um for sci-fi. I just don't know. Okay. Thanks for coming along. I mean, you got to be here and that's wonderful. Yay. Thanks. We'll talk to you soon. Um yeah, I had some people that really wanted to be here at the last live stream and um it just wasn't scheduled wisely. It was right over the top of I think it was actually on St. Patrick's Day. It was not a good time or a day for people, and so there were lots of you that couldn't be here, so I'm glad. I already know 2 or 3 of you already were here. And for those that are on different, like other side of the world kind of stuff, I'm trying to put it a little bit earlier in the day, so I hope it's not too late there for you all. Gotta keep the whole world in mind, which I don't mind. Oops, sorry, hang on. I'm messing with my computer here. Okay. Well, like I said, if there are any other questions or suggestions, go ahead. Now is the time. And we've done the unboxing for those of you. It's a really cool thing, including this, which you can't see. It's an awesome, look at that. From the Labyrinth, which I have not reacted to on the channel because it's a childhood favorite of mine, but I mention it a lot. So somebody was paying attention. And this shirt is awesome. I love it. Because it's like, those of you that know, you know. This has just been a lot of fun. And so I want to make sure that I'm not leaving anybody out or skipping anything. Otherwise, we might actually wind it up a little bit. Because obviously I have some decorating to do. This is going to be fun. John Adams. I know about that miniseries. I've had some family members that loved it, and I didn't get the chance to see it. So that would be, I would love to get into a history genre on the channel. That would be really fun. So that's a good idea. I don't know if has anyone else, are there any reactors that are reacting to that one? I can be the first, you know. All right. I had a checklist here, and I think I went through it all. So that we might be, like I said, we might be coming to a close here. I can say once again that we've got 2 more baseball movies coming out. So everyone stay tuned. Even that was like for most of April, it's still coming. And then we've got a whole bunch of awesome sci-fi coming for all the rest of May, which I'm super excited about. Oh, fanboys. Yeah. That might be part of my Star Wars watching, even though I know it has to do with the first episode, but I can bring that in. I don't want to forget that. See, so there's Rogue One because episode 3 is coming out this month, which I'm super excited about. And then Rogue One, and then Fanboys might be next. I don't know. I haven't seen Last Mohicans. You have relatives in that movie. That's awesome. When that one comes, I'm sure I'm going to do that one at some point. Like I did Dances with Wolves, and there's so many in that genre, the big epic genre, that I haven't seen. That what's another one? The samurai one with Tom Cruise. So I know we'll have some of those coming out at some point. Anyways, we've got some baseball stuff coming out, and the collaboration that I did with fellow reactor Ollie from Roly Poly Ollie Reactions is coming out tomorrow. Mr. Holland's Opus. That one I've seen. And I'm noticing that one's being reacted to a lot just recently. So 07. Yeah. Well, it sounded like it. It sounded just like 07. Like the some of the soundtrack stuff. And then, that leads us to Sia, right? So I'm gonna have to check out the new album if you're saying it's good. Sia's new album. For those of you that don't know, 07 is a band that Sia, the singer, used to be in. And Simple Things, I think, is the name of the album by 07 that I love so much. It's fabulous. I love it. Like early 2000s gorgeousness. I love it. Yeah, I'm glad you brought up Fanboys. I'm so glad because I was forgetting about that one. There was a chance I was going to watch that before episode 1, but I needed to just get through more of those episodes. So I need to bring it back in. And I think it was made clear that you can kind of watch it whenever. And I'd like to see that. And also Rounders was fun. I love intrigue movies like that. That was really fun. Beyond the Sea. Okay. What is it a biopic of? Sailors? I'll check it out. Like I said, I write everything down, go through and look back at it. These are great suggestions. Oh, the singer. Okay. Sorry. I'm all about music stuff. Yeah, I'd love to do more music things. I think all of you talked about, I talked about to all of you that were here last time that I was thinking of starting a music reaction channel, as long as it didn't take up too much time. But I have to get this channel even more organized and faster editing before I do that, because I love to talk about all the music. No. Conan the Barbarian? No. 1982. Is that Schwarzenegger? Is he in that? I think. It's kind of iconic, but I haven't seen it. So that would be fun. And a great score. All right. Is it like like He-Man sounding, or is it more like Lady Hawk, which I just reacted to? That's definitely a different kind of score. Okay, so I think I'm going to wind it down. It's been almost 2 hours. It's been so much fun. And so if anyone has any others suggestions, get brave and do it now. And the apocalypse zombie movie. Okay. Like I said, I'll check these out. I'll see what I can do. Ah, orchestra. Okay, and Arnie. Okay. Yeah, I love to talk about orchestral scores. For sure. And I think we did clear the thing up about Star Wars. So I think what has happened is that it was originally the Skywalker theme, and something has changed over time in the plot or the characters or something, and now that theme is referred to the Force theme. But I thought I was losing my mind. It was like, no, I remember seeing it like on the page with music that I've played for all of these years. And so I thought I was being smart and knowledgeable and calling it the Skywalker theme. La Bamba. Oh, I may have seen that one, but maybe not all of it. So that might be a possibility. I'll have to see. The Majestic. I don't know what that one is. Cool. About the score? Thank you. Shine on, shine on. Well, you all are my ray of sunshine. So this whole experience is just too much fun. All right. Yeah, thank you. So, like I said, any last moment things, get it in now because this might be the wind down. I think we're done. And again, and also anyone who says who sent any of these things and you just didn't want to say in public, I get it, but feel free to say, hey, that was from me, and I can send you a little thank you that way. But otherwise, thank you in general. It's amazing. So much fun. We'll get to see all of these things put up on the back wall here. Return of the Living Dead. Halloween. I already did Halloween. It's up now. But I know there are more. So yeah, thank you. Yeah, 1 year. That's a long time. And I feel like it was just yesterday that I started the channel. So I guess that's a good sign. We're just gonna keep going. Like I'll just keep going until I can't do it anymore. So Buddy Holly, that might be good. Gary Busey as Buddy Holly. Hmm. What year was that? 78? Okay, 78. It's like I don't see him doing that now. The original The Thing, yeah. 1951. Yeah, I know. I'm interested in seeing and the sequel. I know everyone's like, not the sequel, but I'm interested in it because it's a great storyline. Yeah. All right. Okay. Thank you so much. Oscar. Oh, wow. I'm going to have to check it. Good for Mr. Busey. That's awesome. And if I missed anybody's comment, I'm so sorry. Every once in a while they're coming a little bit fast. So just send me a message or comment. You can comment on the live stream after the fact. So if there's something you forgot, or if I cut somebody off, or if I just missed somebody, then this will be posted on the channel, just under the live stream page or whatever, and playlist, whatever. And you can just go in and comment there. I'll catch you there. And we'll do another one sometime soon, depending on like unboxing or whatever. So yeah, thank you everybody. XOXO. This was so much fun. Thank you. Yay. Unboxing. Yeah, that was really fun. Okay, I'm gonna sign off. It's hard to say goodbye, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Okay, ready? I'm going to hit end the live stream. Bye, everybody. Thanks so much. We'll catch you next time.